Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Yes, this is pre-recorded, and it was recorded last week. So this is part two of the marketing plan. Grab your teacups, your pens, and paper. There's a lot of information that's going to be covered for this week, part two. And of course, there's a lot of financial information. So don't worry about it. One step at a time. Let's go. Welcome to part two. So here's a quick summary of part one. We did cover the executive summary. The executive summary I mentioned that this is a business. You have to include a business stroke industry overview. What business are you starting? Your target market, the industry, what parts your business plays in that industry. We looked at the market analysis. Who are your potential customers? What are their needs, location, demographics, etc. And the analysis of your competition stroke competitors. This is where you get to shine. What's different about you? The detail is very important, as it will make potential investors buy into your business, knowing that you will be able to match your competitors in the marketplace. As an investor, I want to invest into something that I know I will be able to get my money back, right? That's the reason I'm investing, and the profits as well. So I want to make sure to know that you are well equipped. You're not going to drown. You are going to float. In fact, you're even going to do better than just floating. We're going to reach our destination. So what is part two? Part two will cover it has different components. One of the things that we'll cover in part two is marketing and sales strategy. This section is supposed to provide details, information on how you are going to go about your sales marketing. What's your marketing plan, right? We've talked about your product. How are you going to promote it? What's the price? The benefits that comes with your products and services. It also carries details about we talked about the pricing, the market. This means it will include plans for advertising your product. You have this product. How are you going to market it? So let's go back to, sorry, I'm just flipping through my marketing plan. If I remember correctly, my promotion and marketing plan included visiting schools. Let's see. Competitors analysis. So for my competitors analysis, I actually included some of my major players, the competitors, their websites, the services they provided. Okay, let's see. So here it is. So my marketing, I actually put awareness, interest, consideration, decision. So how was I going to build my brand, right? How was my brand going to be built across the immigration industry in Canada? I talked about how my brand, I wanted my brand to be associated with fast, efficient, seamless, one-stop immigration process. I was going to go to education exhibits, kind of just to market myself, Twitter, thanks to social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, roadshows. I included roadshows. I included YouTube. I included advertising. So this is a paid advertising. And I also included affiliate marketing. So blogs. I had a whole lot of sales channels I was going to use to promote my business. Ownership and management plan. This section is supposed to provide details about the legal organization of your business, people involved in the management of your business. This will include people in your core, in your management. Who's managing this company? Who are they? What qualifications do they have? Um, those are not in the internal management team, but are managers, the human resource team, and their needs. If you're writing the business plan to get funds from investors, this section should have a board of advisors as part of the management team. As an investor, I would be interested to know who your board of advisors are. Do they have the expertise in, for example, in immigration? Who are they? That's part of the ownership and management team. I So when we're talking about human resource, it's important, especially in an executive, in a marketing plan, you kind of put it laid out there to say, these are the people that will be managing the company. They know what they're doing. This is what they've done in the past. So for my management team, for example, I put myself, um, I'm the founder and CEO, what my background is. So my education background, and of I'm an immigrant myself. So I do have that firsthand information about the immigration process. Um, what I've done in the past, of course, successfully done in the past. I was working back then, I was a direct sales agent. I worked in a bank and I did close a major deal. So I kind of put it there to show the investors that I knew what I was talking about. I was a go-getter, kind of thing. So you just want to highlight yourself. Do not downplay. This is where you get to shine. Experience, I have experience working with culturally diverse environments. Like I do know what I'm talking about. So I represented international students at a conference in Singapore. Those are some of the things I included in my management team details. Operating strategy. This provides details on the business mode of operation. That is how the business will run. In this section, you include the geographical location of your business, the business facilities, the equipment that will be used to run the business. It should also contain the kind of people that you want to employ, organizations, the people that will carry out the supply of your goods, and those that will get supplies from you, the process of manufacturing the goods and services, etc. For example, back to my case study, when I'm talking about, so geographical location, I did put where I was based. What equipment would I need for immigration? First of all, I needed to be licensed, right? For you to be an immigration consultant, you need a license. So that was what I included. I need that to operate. How much it was going to cost. The equipment, all I need is a laptop or a computer to run my business. For tourism, it's the same thing. I needed to be part of either whatever prestige association you need for people to trust you, to know that you know what you're talking about. I needed education in tourism. So such things, that's what you need in the operating strategy. Financial plan. Okay. Yeah, you can grab your tea here. mm. I can tell you one thing, y'all. I I loved my finance, but I was scared of my accounting. I won't lie. My accounting was rusty. So this section should clearly, and this is what an investor is really like, this is what they're all about. They want to see what the financial plan is. How is this person? What's their plan? I give them $1 million. How are they going to use the $1 million? How are they going to give me back my 1 million plus, plus a profit? Am I better off giving this 1 million to the bank or this person who wants to start up a business? So this is where you let people see the major financial documents of your business. How much do you need to run your business? Every business has three major financial documents. These are the income statement, your balance sheet, and statement showing your cash flow. Since this is a startup business and there is no cash flow yet, it will be cash flow projections. So you would project to say, let's assume the growth rate of, the economy is going to grow at this percent. My first year, I'm charging this amount of money. The expenses, this is how much I'll make. With this growth rate, this is how much I'll make in year 2, year 3, year 4. I included a 5-year cash flow projection. So here is an example. The revenue is what you're collecting. For people that are new to accounting terms, this is, let's say, I was going to be as an immigration consultant. How much was I charging? That's my revenue. And my expense, whatever expense I was going to incur because of this business, which includes marketing. So in this case, I would expense my marketing. The paid advertisement, that's an expense. Whatever I was going to actually hire an accountant, that's an expense. I would expense it to my business. The overhead, right? If I'm renting, that's an expense. And of course, after all those calculations are done, then you're able to see if you're making a profit or a loss. And usually with, let's say start a business, within the 3 years, you are making losses, but after some time, they want to see profits. You have to be making money. So that's what included in the financial plan. To be honest, if you're not good at accounting, in fact, not even if you're not good, I would hire someone to take part of this section, especially if it's an important document where you need the big money, where it's a do or die situation. I would hire someone to take care of the financial statements. It was a lot, a lot of, for example, myself, in my document, I actually did hire an accountant to kind of look at the figures to make sure it was making sense. And they did include so many details that I did not even think of. For example, I'm just looking at something. Let's see. And even with the projections, they included the revenue growth rate, the overhead costs. They kind of broke it down: insurance, road shows. How much was I going to spend on road shows, right? Seminars and subscriptions. That was included. So I would say, if you can, please do hire an accountant to make sure this part makes sense to an investor. Yes, we're done with part 2. Let's take a tea break. What did you guys think of the financial statements? If you are a viewer right now and you're very good at your accounting, I would like to have you on the show so that let's talk accounting, let's talk math. For people that do want to run their business, just teach us some basics in accounting. I would love that. I would like to host you on the show. So everyone else, please do have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless. I do not take your support, for granted. I love you all. We are going to see you in part 3 of this marketing plan. Yeah. So see you again. Bye.